Jai Shri Ram. Phrases and expressions which you can use to communicate better. Naive error. What is a naive error? The word naive, Naive, with the two dots on top of I. Those two dots are called a diaresis, which means that the adjacent vowels are pronounced independently, sort of. So it is naive. So you cannot fuse them and say naive. So that's the function of that stupid punctuation mark, which the English people have stolen from perhaps German or Scandinavian languages. So, because you see, English culture basically believes in stealing everything. If you look at the English language, only 26 letters, and that's why they steal words from everywhere. They stole our Kohinoor diamond and they are proudly displaying it in the Tower of London. Even an idiotic fool, an idiotic bloody thief, a foolish fellow, will never publicly display the loot that he has looted. But the English people are so shameless, you see. Yeah. Now, naive error. A naive error would mean an error which we make, we all make naive errors. But when we indulge in activity which is extremely criminal, and as mature educated people, we should not indulge in such activities or make such statements or in fact believe such holy books and subscribe to such religions. But many people do that. There are nearly 4 billion people subscribing to these desert cults. So these pathological dogmas are there. Pathological dogma. Pathological means diseased. The synonym is morbid. Morbid religion, morbid lifestyles, morbid thinking, morbid dogmas. Now, some dogmas are good. You see, benign dogmas are also there. There are spiritually uplifting dogmas. Now, for example, I believe that karma works. That means whatever good you do, you will get something good in return for that. So, that is the deepest law of reciprocality. The law of reciprocality is the deepest law, which is akin to the law of gravitation. The law of gravitation, we all know, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. My definition of karma is every action has a more than equal, more than opposite, delayed reaction. And, well, the what you call rider, the rider is sometimes the reaction will be quick. But it may not be exactly equal and opposite. It may be sometimes equal and opposite and sometimes quick, but more than equal. Okay. So morbid religions, please avoid them. You should develop a capacity to know instantly and instinctively and intuitively what is adharma. You see, our mind should be like a dharma meter, and your eyes should be like a guna meter. You should know the moment you see something, how sattvic, how rajasic, or how tamasic it is. If your eyes develop like guna meters, then you will quickly proceed into a sattvic lifestyle and you will qualify for moksha. Because if you are rajasic and tamasic, predominantly rajasic and tamasic, then you are finished. There is a certain amount of rajas and tamas even in a sattvic personality. Just like you need to have a little bit of everything, but the predominance of sattvic quality is important. So the eyes should become like guna meter and the mind should become like a dharma meter. Instinctively you should know what is dharma and adharma. Most people, that is why Krishna says adharmam dharmamitya manyate tamasavruta sarvarthan viparithan se buddhissa partha tamasi. The tamasic fellows, they think adharma is dharma. Because their holy book is saying it, these rascals, these idiots say, no, that is dharma. Actually, it is patently adharma. Patently means obviously. So, these self-defeating beliefs which tell you that you are a complete slave of God and you have to mindlessly conform, that is a self-defeating belief. Whereas Hinduism will teach you, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Ayamatma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, which means you are essentially qualitatively the same as God, though your powers are limited and He is infinite. So you are in no way inferior, except perhaps in size and power. But intellectually, intelligently, you are a Satchidananda Vigraha. Sat means truth, Chit means consciousness, intelligence, memory, knowledge, and Ananda means bliss. So, the Hindu belief is a self empowering belief, while the beliefs of other religions are self defeating. Because they will tell you that you are a born sinner, you are a bloody idiot, you have to mindlessly follow everything, don't ask questions, because if you ask questions, you will stray from the path and you will also go to hell, or if you ask questions, we might kill you also, because the same holy book will say that he deserves to be killed. If he worships another god or asks uncomfortable questions, he deserves to be punished and killed. Irrational judgments. This is another problem, because they have lost their capacity for critical thinking, and inappropriate emotional reactions. You see, look at how they react when they are killing, when they are slitting the neck of an innocent lamb. Children seems to be the children are doing it. Imagine, and they seem to be rejoicing, and the elders are congratulating the child for having committed murder. And this fellow is likely to grow up into a killer, because you are nurturing the killer instinct in such a way. We must nurture the killer instinct in that we should become more aggressive in sport, in studies, but there should be no himsa unless you are a soldier who has to fight a battle. Jai Shri Ram. I hope you enjoyed these rants, random rants. Jai Shri Ram.